Hi guys, Willow here once again, and welcome back to another Magic Origins duel. Sorry, it's also Magic Zendikar now. So last time we had a very fail couple of episodes where he beat us, like absolutely smashed us last time in story mode, and the second time he did a move that I didn't think was possible, but we've learnt from the mistakes this time, so we're gonna do it again. This time, hopefully beat him. You know the story, you can read it there if you like. He's basically, Jace is hiding, he likes to be alone, he's a bit of a loner, and then all these bullies come to pick on him, and yeah, we're gonna teach those bullies a lesson. Alrighty, let's see. Lots of land. That's some pretty okay cards. Let's just play one land. There we go. Come on, mage bullies. There we go. Play a land. Yeah, my turn again. I get another land. That's alright. Gonna play this. Try not to kill her off, so maybe we can draw a card. So it's 4 mana to draw a card. It's actually quite expensive. I don't know, we'll see how we go. Alright, playing another land. He's gonna play a monster. Yep, he plays... attacks or block, he deals 1 damage to that creature. Okay, so he's basically a 3-1. Okay, I just gotta remember that he's a 3-1, so... yeah, so I can kill him, but he's most likely to kill me as well. I'm gonna play my Phantom. Just so I can get some quick damage in there. It's kind of good to have that first, because if you remember from last time, his ability is he can't be blocked, and he's a 2/2, so it's, you know, it's pretty decent. If there's a way I can buff him up, that'll be good. Now, if I attack with him, my character's going to die either way, and his ability will do 1 damage to my creature. So I'm going to skip attack. Alright, so he plays that. He's going to play the Reckless Beast, which has haste, and it has to attack if able to. So he has to attack this turn. Now, he's attacking with both. I'm going to let 2 damage in, and I'm going to block that. Because I don't want this guy to die, because I want him to be able to do some damage to him without being blocked. Okay, so I get 2 damage, both of them die, which is pretty good. Didn't get to use her ability, but that's okay, because it's rather expensive anyway. It's pretty much a waste of a turn. So I'm going to play... I'm going to play this. Returns target creature... I'll let you read it. Enters the battlefield, return target creature to its owner's hand. So I'm going to play that and return that to his hand. And then I'm going to, I mean, not that he can block anyway, but it wastes his mana. So, you know, so he can't play other cards, which is good. And then I'm going to hit him for 2, and he has no mana to do anything, so my guy is safe. He automatically takes 2. Go. Alright, so he draws a card, he plays a land. It's always good to play him if you have him. Alright, and then, yep, he has to play that again. So it's only 2. It's only 2 mana, so he still has 2 mana. But oh well. Alright, so we've got lots of land. Let's play the Phantom, which doesn't have any special abilities. It's just a Phantom 2/3. So it's kind of lame, but what you gonna do? Alright, so now I'm gonna attack with just the 2. Because I don't think there's any way you can kill him, and that will die if it attacks that. So I don't want to die. I want more blocking ability, because I don't want any of his higher creatures later in the game to get through and hit me. Yeah, I want to have that like buffer of creatures, so if I can block, I want to be able to, because I know he's got some flying creatures from last time. So yeah, so I can kill him this turn, but it is going to kill one of my creatures. I could block it with this, but because of this guy's special ability, dealing 1 damage to target creature when it becomes attacks or blocks or becomes blocked. So if I block that, it turns into blocking, it deals 1 damage to me, so it does 3 damage to this guy, so it will die. Yeah, but his creature will die also, so it might be worth doing it in this case. So it does, yep, does that, becomes a 2/2, hits me for 2, both kill each other, but that leaves him open. So, and he hasn't spent any mana last turn, so it is kind of risky attacking him now, because he might have an instant or a spell or something to be able to counter any of my attacks. Now I can play this for 2 mana and then use its ability because I have 4 mana left over and nothing else to play. I'm going to use its draw a card ability, so I get to draw an extra card. It's one of those shitty dragons which aren't useful at all, but I am going to attack with all my creatures because I've still got one to block with. Now that I've used her ability, she's basically just a meat shield that I can use to block my attack, and I get to do 4 attack to him, and he didn't have any spells or instances to use that turn. Or he didn't want to use them, so he plays another mana. He's got 6 mana now, so he can get out his this thing. That's what I was expecting, because that's his highest card that I've seen him play. It's got haste and it's got flying, so it is always going to hit me for 4 unless I have a flying monster, which will be my dragon, which will beat it unless he plays that. I don't know why he didn't attack. It's very weird why he didn't attack. Because it had haste, he could have immediately attacked it because it doesn't come with summoning sickness. But I will play that dragon in hopes to be able to block that next turn. I'm going to attack with all. He is possibly going to kill this one right here because it's got the highest defense. It's the easiest one for him to attack. But it doesn't really matter because I will do 4 damage. No, he blocks the other one, and my draw a card ability. That's slightly more useful for me because each turn I can draw an extra card, but it is rather expensive. And she gets absolutely annihilated. That's fine. Plays another mana. He's going to play another one of those dragons because he's extremely lucky and just has no. He's going to play that guy. Now this is a pain. I need to kill it straight away because it gets +1/+0 every time he spends 1 mana on it. It's currently 4, so he'll have 3 mana left over, so it can become a 5/2 flying. Very, very painful, especially if he's going to attack now, which he didn't. I don't know what he's waiting for. See, now, because I didn't draw anything, like, having her ability would have actually been useful. If I attack with that, and he blocks with that, and spends 3 mana, he will kill my dragon. I don't want that to happen, so I want to wait for him to attack, so I'm going to just attack with my 2, and leave those guys for defense when he attacks on his turn, if he attacks. This guy can't be blocked, so that's why I keep attacking with him. I always want to attack with him. Unless he has one of those like flame fist things, which I'm waiting for him to draw out because he can instantly kill that. So I won't be able to block any of his stuff. Why is he not attacking? He probably knows that I'm going to play another one of those unblockable creatures. That's awesome. He probably knows that my plan, so if he attacks he's going to lose at least one of his creatures if he attacks. So I'm just going to keep hitting him for 2, slowly chip away at him, and leave those guys for defense, or the one guy for defense. The guy can't defend, but he will attack. If he attacks he will die, so there's no point in attacking with him because I'll just lose my creature. Okay, we've both got a lot of mana now. Okay. Alright, I've got another one of those dragons, that's good. So, I'll be able to block both of his creatures now. One of mine will die, because he'll use this guy's special ability. But I'm pretty sure I killed him anyway, because 2 unblockable attacks. So, there we go. Played a little bit smarter, and we win. There we go. The bullies have been defeated by Jace. There we go. Do 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 do. 10 coins, yay! Alright, so I need another like 50 coins to be able to buy a booster pack, because they're really expensive. Win 2 games where you cast a white or blue spell. Awesome, so I got some more coins. I think that was one of my quests. Okay, enraged by your defiance, the bullies throw you off the ring. You desperately cling to the edge. Before you know what is happening, you telepathically force the bullies to save your life. You've won the fight, but the danger your abilities pose has become painfully apparent. Wow. So Jaces is like OP is crap. Okay. Oh, I have 160. Yay! Let's go buy Zendikar boosters. Boom. Confirm purchase. Boom. Alright, so what do we get? What do we get? Something good. Something good. Something good. Alright. Ooh, a black card. Ah, and landfall. I love landfall abilities. It's so good. So basically, alright, flying 3/4 vampire creature. Vampires are awesome. I like making vampire decks because vampires are cool. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under my control, other creatures you control get +1/+0 until end of turn. If that land is a swamp, those creatures get +2/+0 +2/+0 until end of turn instead. That is crazy good. And because it's not a legendary creature, I can have 4 of those in my deck, so that would be really cool. But they are rather expensive, so that's pretty cool. Landfall, I don't usually play white, but whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, choose 1. Get a 1/1 token, or creatures I can control get +1/+1 till end of turn. Yeah, the rest of those. My little top 5 of your libraries, if you do so, reveal 1 basic land card from among them, put them in the card on top of the library, and the rest at the bottom of your deck in any order. That's pretty cool. Trample and Hexproof. Wow, that's really expensive, but it's 7/6. That's pretty cool. I like those. I like those. Okay, so I reckon I'm gonna end the episode there, just because we finally beat the first one. We've been playing for like 10 or so minutes now. I just want to keep the episode short, and so yeah. Next time we will do the next part of Jace thing. I don't have does it have a different storyline? Oh yeah, the storyline's there. But we'll do the next part next time. So thank you very much for watching. I've been Willow playing Magic Duels, and I'm playing the Origin storyline. So it's probably a bit old content now, but it's still fun. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. It would help me out hugely. And I'll catch you guys next time. Bye for now.